Oh man, hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and I have seen this one since yesterday, and today people are just mocking the hell out of Pokemon. We have seen that Nintendo actually is just proving us right that over the last couple of entries with that franchise, they have been seeing the clown face in their consumers that we have been telling you. Stop consuming them. They think you're stupid. Even the most nicest people out there and the Nintendos just keep eating shit. And that's why they deserve to be mocked to no end. But even me saying this, where is this time now with Nintendo? How it is that they can be more scummy than what they already are with Power? Well, this also consolidates that this is why they want Power to disappear. Because this is the best they can do while increasing the pricing and just doing the bare minimum. They want to be like the fucking monopoly corporate slob of the monster capture types of games. So why don't we start with this one? So Smagetti shared this one that there is a lot of leaked information within Pokemon Legend CA. So budget information. Pokemon Legend CA at 2 billion yen or approximately $13 million. And they say we need to charge 70, $80. We need to charge for 30 DLC dollars. They are just spending so little money, but also they are overcharging you. That's why they don't fucking care when that's what we have been warning for years. I know even people before me that have said it already. Stop giving money to Nintendo when they are just giving you dog shit. It was very fucking obvious that they were so fucking greedy and dog shit to actually give you quality control. That and well, we are seeing that being proven right and by Nintendo from all a lot of the people or the ones surrounding and all of this shit show is Nintendo. So with how much main Pokemon game sells, this is a budget designed to never have to worry about not making profit. In which this case, I have to say it is. But hey, so you are already making a lot of money. At least you should add up a lot of quality control. Level it up. But no, Nintendo doesn't give a fuck. They just want you to consume. Nintendo, they are just eating it. They are just eating pile of shit. And there is no way they can hide it anymore. And even those stutters, so look, breaking Pokemon CL Legends set to release on October 16. Current year will allow Pokemon to enter buildings on their own. And it is still unknown whenever or not a player character will be able to enter these buildings. And why is it something irrelevant? Look at that fucking balcony, man. I can only see that from indie games. Hell, that's something that I used to see when I was playing Need for Speed Underground too. Hmm, dear lord. And people in all the comments. These buildings be flatter than my ass. Hmm. Oh man. So if the lags doesn't stop there, just look at this one. This is a Pokemon game in current year. Digimon 1. They just slap in a fucking human running in a sketchy way. A low budget running animation. That mega star mine. Oh shit. Oh Jesus Christ, man. Look how that shit is just moving, man. Like for real, man. I have seen better animations in Code Vein. Code Vein has better animations than this shit. It, at least Monster Hunter, even the latest one, which is a pile of shit, looks better. It has better animation than this one. And I know that they had to spend more money on that one than this nonsense. And it clearly shows that for Nintendo quality control, and at this point we are they're probably saying, well, we are reaching that point that we our consumers they're still going to keep consuming. We don't we don't need to have quality control anymore. We don't need to have all of those employees. Actually, we can show more shareholder value by firing them. If that's the case, or they never had it in the first place after what we have seen with other games from this franchise that even corrupted the game files. Ah, fucking Nintendo, man. But even this, before I even show you what is the most damaging part, I'm just going to show you a little more of the mockery that people are showing here. So, the indie giant Game Freak surprised us once again with another of its greatest examples of video game development. Pokemon CEA, the game that more exploits the power of the Nintendo Switch. I know why you're doing that, man. It's incredible what a budget of 6 tacos. As I would one. As a budget of 6 tacos can achieve in the hands of indie studios. Yeah, mocking a little more. Oh, look at those buildings. Yeah, the whole reason why everyone is mocking the hell out is how not only the battle animations look like ass, the um, indie developers. I have seen guys and women that dedicate themselves to animate hentai in Blender or prawn animations in Blender. They can do a better quality job. Like fucking hell, man! Even I want to bring a cult classic. So if you know what Umemaru it is, if you have seen the videos of that production house, I have to say they look far better. They're more fluid at this shit, and Umemaru is fucking old. Yeah, Jesus Christ. And even this is my favorite one because I have seen from the Spanish speaking side, they were doing some mockery that even some people, some groups that they don't even talk about video games, they were showing on my feed because this one, I have to say, just fucking how Nintendo, just fucking. Oh dear lord, so yeah, Slapper and Tad will say, yeah, at this point we don't give a fuck. It's true that probably they use the AI, probably that one is true. But at least if you're using AI, at least have some quality control to fix it a little, some details, just say, nah, it looks like, it clearly looks that they don't give a fuck. Probably within that 13 million budget was like 10% for the budget of the game, and the rest was just for advertisement and some fucking executive receiving his paycheck there. Just to end his, this is like kinda the most damaging part. Ah, So, oh man. So, Central Leagues. Junichi Matsuda was banned from directing Pokemon games. Referred as the era of Matsuda absolute dominance, Matsuda's alone-handled development, planning, personal decisions, public relations, and game design. So, the guy that actually make those Pokemon games feel like good stuff was not there anymore. And he looks like he was involved in a lot of that stuff in key parts to make those games good. Continue on. After Black and White, it was an era where no one could oppose him. However, this led to a contraction of power and the organization began to run out of control. In personal matters, quote-unquote unnecessary people and quote-unquote favorites emerge. Yeah, nepotism at its highest score. It's not like it have happened for the first time in Nintendo. We have seen it with other examples. And it's the same fucking discourse, but continue on. The game's content shifted from being focused on fun to being driven by PR. They could no longer do proper game design, and various problems arose and during the development of X and I, or Y, excuse me there, Masuda got into an argument with Sugimori, resulting in a decision that he would no longer be allowed to direct from then on. So there you have it. Probably some people inside Nintendo feeling a little jealous, and of course having some beef with one of those higher ups, resulting in getting fired. It reminded me when Charlie Sheen, when we used to see that show, Two and a Half Men. And yeah, I know I'm bringing a Western example of that, and especially a TV show. That one went to shit the moment that the Chuck Lord decided to fire Charlie Sheen just because Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I know he is kind of a retard. We know, we have seen the track record of that actor. He's a Hollywood actor. We fucking know. It's not surprising, but even putting that aside for a moment, Charlie Sheen was the whole reason why that show was good and lasted for a lot of fucking years. Removing him from the equation, and we saw what happened with Aston Kutcher moving in. And not because I'm just throwing shit at him, it's because, yeah, we knew what they were doing, especially with the same director, but having someone that actually wasn't making your franchise be profitable, watchable, and memorable, being gone. Yeah, this is the most damaging part we are seeing from Nintendo. So it is one being truth. Ah, yikes. So yeah, that's the mockery of Nintendo at the moment. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take